Point system.
Point system money, it comes down to the same thing. If it doesn't come from them, if you do not benefit that help them grow as a person, they're just gonna become the opposite of what we hope.
My experiment with Misha of getting her to ride her scooter, did it work? Yes or no?
Don't know. How did you approach it?
I said to you, Misha, I'll give you $50.
50 bucks! Who gives that amount of money to a kid? And she called me cheapo, and that's the reason. She called me cheapo for giving her $1 for her tooth. And then you had to burst her bubble, say, by the way, the tooth fairy does not exist. It's your mom all along. I did that. It's create memories as a child.
No,
when you, like, 50 bucks.
You're taking...
Sure, Dad, I'll give 50 bucks.
Okay, first of all, you're taking that out of context. You know why I had to explain to her why the tooth fairy doesn't exist. We already sat down there.
We're not going to go over that story with 50 bucks. Really? Give me 50 bucks and I'll ride a scooter. I'm an adult. Come on, Schneitzer. Give me 50 bucks so I can get myself a pedicure. Now that's worth it for me. Really? Get a kid on the scooter for 50 bucks? Are you crazy?
No, I am crazy because $50 didn't work, so I went to $100. so anyway, I said $50, Misha, to ride the scooter. Oh. And to her mind, she's like, no. So I okay, fine, $100.
Are you kidding?
$100, and she still refused to ride the scooter.
Good for her.
I tried,
What did she
and I
do?
kept
She
her
asked
mind.
for $1,000?
No, I tried like a week, 2 weeks. One day, she was fed up. It's because she had it in her mind that she's afraid of it.
Oh yeah, so you're going to purchase the spear out of her.
And you know what? It worked.
You give her 50 bucks.
No, I actually got to give her $100. And it worked.
I don't give a hee-haw if it worked. That's money. The kids shouldn't be managing money at that age.
Did you not take away the $50 or the $100 and put it in the bank for her?
Oh, don't get me started with that. I took it away from them and put it in the bank.
Yes, it might not be the right way of doing it.
At least they're saving money, but they shouldn't even have money.
Well, some kids will have allowance.
I don't care about other kids. It's our kids, TJ.
Right.
You know how many kids I get to see in a classroom? I've been teaching for 12 years. It's going and degrade every single year. It's got tougher and tougher and tougher just to have kids using their manners and politeness and basic skills for living in society. Basic skills of looking at a person when they're talking. You don't give them a pencil, they don't say a thing. A brand new pencil, they don't say a thing. So I walked by the student's desk, didn't drop the pencil, and said, hey, how come I didn't get a pencil? And I crossed my arms and I said, well, is that what you say to mom and dad when they decide not to give you an ice cream and they decide to buy themselves an ice cream? He says, no, I kind of, yell at them. I said, that won't work here. So, Madame Fortin, may I please have a pencil? I'm like, yes, you may. Here you are. Thank you, madame. Thank you. Those words will work with me.
But incentives.
Those are not incentives. They're basic tools to use in the classroom. It's not because it is needed that is acquired. You've got to work for it. Oh, I just dropped that box.
Yes.
Our kids?
You have to work for it. There's your point right there.
You've got to work for it. You can't pretend that it's obviously going to be given to you because you're just pretty and handsome and everything. You got to work for it. You got to deserve it. It's not going to be handed out to you freely like so. If our kids are said to be polite and all that stuff in public, and it's, oh, you have great kids, it's, well, thank you. And that's all I'll say. But our kids are good in society. They're good when they go around. Your friends say so. Because of what happened behind the closed doors is what we've intended. But yet, in this household, holy jamolies. We're lucky I haven't lost all my hair and that you haven't turned like completely white. It's 2 stories different. Like, I'm not going to have our kids do that, TJ. I don't believe in the carrot system. I don't.
So you disagree then?
I disagree with the approach. And I disagree with what's at the end of that, which is something that we know will drive him to be seated in front of a TV playing violent games. And don't go tell me there's educational games playing on the Xbox all the time. It's mostly those violent games that we don't want him to play because of his fertile imagination. It's not good for him.
Well, once you buy the Xbox, when he earns it, he can choose whatever game.
So
he
you've already
wants.
made up your mind that you're going down that way. So what's the point of you talking it over with me? You've already made up your mind. And that's what I find that sucks between you and I, is that you made up your mind you're going to do your hee-haw, whatever. I'm just going to talk to the wife just to let her know. But you've already made up your mind.
I still bring up. At least I tried asking you to see what you would think.
You're still going to the point. You've made the decision. I'm just going to let the wife know that, yeah. No. You have not convinced me at all. Actually, you made me more weary of what's upcoming.
Well, then we will see what happens with the experiment then.